Welcome back,
Yes, I am.
adventurers. This is week 16. Week 16. We do a lot of these. They're week 16. You can see here that I am not fully prepared, and on stream, you can see that I am the Exalt, and Chili is my humble partner. He does not have a fancy card yet because he is my the little what's he's my squire. I'm Don Quixote, your Sancho Panza.
I'm Santa's little helper here. I
Yeah,
go right
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, with
Sweet,
that being
sweet hat.
said,
What have you got on? What have you got on?
oh, so this is my fit for the gym. It is Pepe King Prawn from the
That
Muppets.
is so
So if you're not
funny.
familiar with Pepe King Prawn, he is one of the best characters in that show. That and Legal Weasel.
No worries. So hopefully, Thaddeus, can you just let us know if you can hear both Nick and I? And that would be fantastic. Just on the chat. Welcome to the cast. I'm looking forward to seeing you. You are a qualified player to play in the season invitational for winter. So seeing how you do today as you prepare for that
We have a
tournament.
qualifier? We get to
Yes,
have a
Thaddeus
qualifier?
has qualified.
Ooh, good job. Nice. All right. Well, good news. Well, oh, that's awkward. We had 40 people and then one person dropped.
Okay.
Almost immediately as the game started.
But it still shows that there's 40 players, so they must
Yeah,
have dropped
maybe.
after they. You know what? It may have been that they did not have the deck composition available. So, Quirky Penguin, we're going to miss you, but at the same time, we're excited to have a whole bunch of you playing today.
That's
We have
weird.
got. Oh, what's happened?
Oh no, I was just
So,
saying because like it has 20 tables, but it only has 39 players, and Quirky
yeah, I
Pengu is
think
still
one
playing.
person must have dropped straight away.
No,
Oh, I have
he's
no
still.
idea.
Yeah,
But
like I said, no idea.
so in terms of the players that are over 400 in their ELO, Kimmy Dog, Rinku, Elwiwi, Sigalat, Yakes, Belteshazzar, 91, Ravon, Lord Judah,
Oh
Capped
God.
Flams, and all above 400, all double basically what many
Belteshazzar
of
is
us are
here.
on.
Jeez, this is gonna
That's
be a.
right. It's
You know what? Let's see.
and we had a chance to meet him in Dallas last year,
We
man. This is
did.
great. Some great friends that are joining the cast and some fantastic players. Looking forward to seeing you all join us. Now, just a reminder, we have hit the 32 threshold, which means there are 10 uniques that are up for grabs today, which is going to be fantastic. I promise I'm going to be focused on the cast this time, trying to play as well, so that is good. And then the other thing that we want to say is on top of that, next week we're going to have a season finale. It is not an invitational, so everyone is welcome in terms of joining. It's still the 40-person cap. We will be giving away double the pricing, not the 10 uniques, unfortunately. We'll still give away the 10 uniques, but double the pricing on everything else. The rules Captain Flams is asking is the only special rules for this tournament. It is 10-minute per player time limit, as opposed to what you may traditionally see as a 30-minute round. This is 20-minute rounds, 3 rounds in an hour, sorry, and that is it. So this is exciting. Nick, what do you have to say in terms of who you want to see first?
All right, let me be 100% clear real quick. I have to do some fixing real quick because OBS hates my guts. So what we're gonna do though, we're gonna go to Rinku. Rinku is playing a game, and I have not seen Rinku in what feels like forever. So we're actually going to go see Rinku. I don't remember what table number he's at, but I believe it's close to the bottom.
That won't stay the case for long. Normally, when you see Rinku, and what we will be looking at, he is table 17 as we make our way there for those that do want to follow along outside of this.
Yep.
And
give me
not
like...
sure if you're showing anything yet. I can't see
Oh yeah,
the
give me like
game
10
there.
seconds. I gotta fix something on the overlays real quick. So
Okay, while he's doing that, just
I
as
don't
an
know if everybody
FYI,
remembers
what
this.
it is. shouldn't actually be. All right, let's see if I'm back on. Hopefully someone can hear me. Let us know, anyone that is on the chat right now. And Nick, you still trying to get yourself on? Okay. Well, we are seeing still that is it waiting for me? I don't know what happened. It looks like it may have blocked that for me. No, we're still going there. Festival is already out, but it looks like, yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so can you hear me? Can you hear Nick as well, please? If someone can let us know if Nick is on the cast as well. And then hopefully that is all good. Nick, I will say this, it looks like you're stuck on a scene. You're not on your computer, or is it still waiting for Rinku to decide what to discard on your end? Okay, fantastic. It is moving on both sides. Okay, he's just very, very thoughtful on this idea. What is he going to do against this? We can only hear me at the moment. Can't hear Nick. While you're getting that set up, Nick, still for you, I'll just chat as much as I can to get on here. Rinku does get the double progression, but the question will remain, is there going to be something that they can do against the festival build? The hope is that he has got the appropriate removal in hand. I don't know which removals he would have available to him in this deck build, given we have seen, yeah, so Duel of Grit will not help. That's what he's got in his reserve, sorry, in his discard pile at the moment. And a lot of cheap things going to be coming with 6 mana. You're more than likely going to see Festival come out if you can get those 2 characters on top of that Woolly back that's already in the field. Okay. Not sure, Nick, what's happening on your end with the mic.
Yeah, nothing. It's not, for some reason the mic isn't showing up. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna try one last thing. Because it's just it's saying that it's an inactive source. Oh wait, nope, maybe it's showing active now.
Okay, let's hope that is the case, Nick. We have missed you for the last few minutes.
Yeah, let's
We've
find
got a few
out.
other spectators joining us here.
I think it might. I think it might be.
Oh, it looks like it's good. Looks like Nick, you are back. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Rinku, for your support there. As we watch you, look at this multitasking, playing the game, winning, going ahead. But look at this. There's still 5 cards to be played. How slow are they going to be able to play this?
Rinku, you're a god. OBS is not.
One thing I'd be looking at here, looking at what Rinku has, there's the potential of waiting it out, playing Helping Hand on whatever is fleeting, given there's no characters in reserve at the moment. That is something you can do at the end to ensure Festival isn't built, using it on your opponent potentially, but I'm not sure what he will end up using. Exactly that. So there is no fleeting character now on Rinku, on Wazow's side, making it much more difficult to be able to get the 3 characters out. Not impossible, but we will see. Right now, no character is meeting the requirements of the festival build. And just to be aware, that is fleeting, anchored, and asleep, which is really, really smart play in terms of how they've done that. 4 costs can still occur. It looks like we're not going to get it this turn with the magical training coming out. Maybe you can. If you have 3 1-cost characters, 1 with fleeting, 1 with sleep, and there could be a unique here that, and this is always going to be the craziness in this game. It is just possible that you can get everything you need with a 1 single cost. Oh, okay. Playing out the
second Helping Hand.
Yeah, the Helping Hand. And now he is out of mana, though. So is there 3 1-cost characters that are going to come out that give you the 3 conditions you need? Or actually just need 2 characters because you can still play out a cappella training to give one of your own characters, in this case, the Woollyback token, the fleeting, or are we going to get something else? Looks like we are discarding a card that will allow... Sorry, that does not discard a card. It will allow you to bring a card back to hand. Looks like there is no... there's not going to be enough in play to be able to get this, because I would have thought they'd play out the character, sleeping it for the next day. And unfortunately, that is not going to help at all. Actually, yes, it is. What it does, it stops the double progression. Really, really smartly played, Wozao. Just one thing, with Counting Sheep, so what it does is anything that costs 1 cost or less, meaning all the tokens, but in this case also Tiny Jin, which means it's Rinku. Rinku does not get the benefit for the next day with the ramp that the Tiny Jin would have given him. Very smartly played, but at the same time, they're running out of cards. It looks like Wizard does not have enough characters, but what you're looking at right now is for the very next day, you're going to have 3 characters already in the field, and you can just create the statuses that you need. Getting rid of a cappella training, though, I would have thought that's one thing you need for fleeting to get the festival build. Unsure what they are looking for in this case, and does Rinku still have something in their hand? And I would say more than likely, Helping Hand is going to be very useful to remove fleeting for one of the characters that may have to get played out. All right, Nick.
Yeah,
How's
you're
your
just
love
you're steamrolling. You're taking over. Don't even worry about me, man.
No, I was just waiting for you to come back on audio. Are you ready to keep going?
I don't. Maybe, possibly, yes. I don't know. Here's the thing. This Fen deck, they're like, as we all know. First off, God, I hate Fen. Here's the problem, though, is that there are. I don't think that there are any cards that have stuff gain fleeting as a free ability. You know. So the problem there is that
as a free, there's uniques. That's the thing, is you could have a unique that gives it to you, right?
that is true. But it's very rare that you see one like that, you know? So that was my only concern that I was seeing, is like, I don't think that there's any free actions, because you can have plenty of free actions that help you do stuff that's, annoying. I don't think that there's that. And, now that we look at it, both of these have nothing to do. They all have to do with cost. So that means that he must have enough stuff in order to, yeah, so he has enough stuff to gain fleeting. He has enough stuff to gain anchored on something. There's a chance. It's not a good one, but he does have 4 cards in hand.
Yeah, and this is really smart. The way Rinku's playing is basically removing the fleeting condition from the cards that are going to be coming out of reserve, forcing the opponent to not be able to get the benefit that they're looking for. Once again, Rinku, all he needs to do is just progress on one side. In this case, if
Unless
Ben
he gets
cannot
festival.
actually create the condition, they'll have to play on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to get another fleeting. It's a question of, with 2 resources remaining, the only condition that is currently met, oh great, that it's a card is going to get anchored, a card is going to get it. Rinku's going to have to use Helping Hand against his opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically remove the fleeting condition.
Yep.
Remove the fleeting condition. And at the moment, that's actually pretty good for him because he's still progressing and winning. It's just a question of, I don't think he's going to, that Wazow's got anything else to gain fleeting. Really, really smartly played. Very much, I love that he's actually playing against the field here. That Helping Hand has helped to basically saved him 3 times already.
Yeah. And here's the other thing. Yep. Gonna get something anchored. It's gonna be really interesting to see what he plays from hand. He might have an acapella training. He might have, if I'm not gonna lie, if he has an acapella training and he has a beauty sleep, no.
Where's he going to give the boost? It looks like he's going to give the boost to the anchored card.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So he gets a double progression.
Good call.
Double progression, 2 cards already anchored. But the good thing is, from Rinku's perspective, is once again, the only condition being met is anchored, and the unique that is out will also create anchored. He needs characters to be able to get fleeting status, and nothing is there at the moment. You never know what's going to get top decked. Unfortunately, though,
how is Rinku the one out of
Disciple,
time?
He waited a while at the beginning in terms of what was he going to discard.
Oh, that's
when he
fair.
played Jewel of Grit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens with the resupply. Let's see.
Ooh.
And the thing with this is you've got 2 cards that discount.
Oh,
Beautiful. Then
wow.
the Hunger gets it. This almost
makes
it game for him with 1 additional resource. In my mind, Rinku's probably going to have a 1 cost. What do we call it? It is the
yep. 4.
The rabbit. the rabbit available, usually a one-cost card.
Yeah.
By playing out the magical training, what you're doing is to see, has Rinku got anything else in hand? GGs are coming out. One cost.
Yeah.
Yep. Or in this case, it wasn't the rabbit, it was the tiny Jin. And now I don't think Wazal's going to have two removals in play. And he says he finally got one against him. Look at that. Congratulations. Very well played on both sides. I think, hold on. Are you going to
But he
anchor
doesn't
your
have
own
anything
opponent's
to, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do.
Yeah. Oh!
But that's okay. Unless he can sleep one thing else, like can he sleep something else? Oh, okay, we're getting a double progression.
Okay, all right. I
Yeah.
thought we had something like major here. I thought we had something like huge, like he was actually
No,
going to be
on
able to
this
get
one,
it out.
well done. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Rinku, as he gets the win. Fantastic. Again, grateful for the support from the community today in getting everybody here.
Yeah, that was good. That was
You know
real good.
uh, what was Riku was saying that he had the hunger in hand the whole time. That was his breaking
Dog,
case of emergency
the
to get rid
amount
of
of
it.
times that has happened to me in an actual game where I'm like, I am going to hold on to this.
Yeah, why
You'd be
not?
surprised how many
Absolutely.
times this happens. So
Hold on.
yeah, let's see what we got going on.
No worries. I've just got a little tournament but thing popped up saying I'm playing a Wibby. I'm like, oh no, that must be in a different tournament. It can't be for this one. We can't have the distractions. I will join the game a little bit later for one of the other turn-based ones we are playing. So anyone else that you're looking to see, OEL, who had won previously, did not show up today, so that Jubaju gets a win automatically, and we are basically finished round one. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody left. No one left. We should be moving on to round two, Nick, right?
Yeah, I mean, should be, mind you, should. All right, who are we thinking?
Let's. No,
Yep,
there's
there
still
we go.
one which
Round
is
two.
round two. Fantastic. Table four was just taking a little bit longer in terms
All
of.
right. If, and this is a big if he's still around, we're gonna see Belteshazzar.
He
Where?
should be.
Oh, nope. He went missing. Dang,
Oh,
man.
he lost his first round and decided to quit it up there. Let's have a look in terms of table five. Polish against Scrambled Egg. Is that
Oh,
okay
new
with you if we
players.
go to that one?
I don't recognize
Both
any of
good
these
players
names.
though. I played against both of them before, so
Oh,
we'll
yeah?
see what decks we have got. Yes.
Okay, well, give me a moment while the game
It looks
decides
like
that it's taking its
yeah,
dear sweet time to load. Oh, chat is up
it's
now.
still
Well,
loading for me, taking its a little bit of time. Belthashar low showed. Oh, ouch.
ah,
Come
sadness.
on, AQZ member. What is happening there, my friend?
Goodness, man. They're just taking their sweet time.
All right, just while we're waiting, the other table that has started was table one. We can go to table one if you prefer.
See, here's where it
And
gets funny, right? Because you look at this, it doesn't even let me select any of the options. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Game is live. Yippee.
get back on table five. Fantastic. As we go in
Why
here, and
did it
this
do it
is our
again?
last
Oh, wrong.
week
Whoops.
of
Don't worry
outside
about
of the
it.
finals with the doubles, and we have got Nevenka against Sol and Halua. Polish on the bottom of the screen, playing Sol and Halua. Scrambled Egg using Nevenka. Once again, a Bravos versus Lyra deck composition.
Yeah,
See where
yeah,
these
yeah.
good French people get us.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. There is a hope, and I have a hope. I have a hope and a dream. Um, and in that hope is that this Lyra deck has some dice rolling shenanigans.
Or if you're playing Nevenka, why would you not have dice rolling shenanigans? Just waiting for Polish, I think, to select something. It's just taking a little bit of time for them to get through the early stages of day one. I'm
Yeah.
pumped, actually,
Oh
man.
my
I'm
gosh.
pumped for this.
Wait a minute. Scrambled egg just passed fully.
Choosing to pass straight away, getting that first token. No, 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 no. I don't know what ended up.
Yeah.
That makes. Whoa. Why would scrambled egg pass? Was that? Oh no.
There was a
Was he
bug.
saying there's a bug? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's
Wow.
unfortunate. Oh boy. I don't know what bug could be there, but I wonder if he just could not press the buttons. He wouldn't let him play a card. I know that happens if you're playing on your phone, but it doesn't look like they're playing on their phone. It looks
No.
like they're playing on a computer.
That
That
sucks,
sometimes
man.
does happen, but that's unfortunate here. And then on the other side, it looks like he just went for the 1-0 rather than going for the double progression, which is good. Uh, let's see what ends up happening. We are probably going to see a card draw coming from Leviathan Spotter. What are we getting to see? Halua. So common Halua in this case, which means everything gets, when it's played, everything gets fleeting. And I'm sure that scrambled eggs would have been able to have plenty in hand to potentially go 1-0, if not 2-0. One. Okay, we're looking at another ramp now coming from Polish. Uh-oh,
Ooh.
this means this deck not only will also have, how would I call it? It's going to have the hunger. It's going to have lots of ramp, and we are already seeing. At least there's no need for the second progression. It's a 1-0. We're going to get a pass. Now we're at 2 triggers for Halua. I don't know where it shows that. Normally it would tell you the Halua tokens, but I do not see it on the board at the moment. But there should be 2 Halua tokens available. Do you know where? I don't play Soul, so I don't know where it would show up on the board state. Do you remember?
If Soul passes first, it should just show up as like a counter, like Achadi does, or anything like that.
Yeah, I thought that they would have passed first, given Scrambled Egg used Nevenka's ability afterwards. So not sure what is going on. Maybe they played something and didn't see it. This is a very low cost to the ground at the moment in terms of what Soul's playing. Your one cost, it's ramp heavy, very ramp heavy at the moment. Already ramping once, and looks like they're looking to ramp a second time today. Okay, one of the new cards from
Lyra
Skybound
Mapmaker.
Odyssey, Lyra Mapmaker, only getting the benefit of its use without the additional text because 3 of the single terrain markers were not visible. Right now, only 2 of them visible at this stage, and we are seeing what I would normally see the best opening hand available to in Basira, but we're seeing it in Soul, being the Fire Rabbit as well as the Tiny Djinn. There are other alternatives you can use with that, but that is one of the best ones. 2 costs, and you're getting a ramp out of the... Oh, Paulish is going to be getting the ramp, but they are behind still by 1. Doesn't really
Yeah,
mean much right now.
I don't think it's working because Polish passed first, right there, didn't they?
Yeah, they may be able to see it, but we can't see how many triggers are there. So I'm just trying to figure out where that trigger marker is.
Nope.
We will
Scrambled did again. Scrambled passed first.
Okay. So really stopping the
Man,
ability to
yeah.
Halua out. And in this case, we will see probably the first time that the marker will progress, given the Halua is 7 resources. There is no chance that they're not going to pass first, but there's still a fair bit to go. Potentially, like if you get a double progression each turn, you may never be able to trigger Halua to be effective.
Yeah, that's surprising that we're on day 4. There
Not
we
a
go.
single trigger. There you go. There's the first
There
trigger.
it
I was like
is.
trying to find
Yeah.
where it would be. It's coming up. Data list is coming out. Looks like we are going to get ourselves a 1-for-1. Yes, fantastic. You'll be able to play out data list yet one more time, and you're going to get the progressions you need. Really going for Forest
Wow.
and blocking out the water terrain,
Look at that.
which was originally, I believe,
Incredible.
ocean, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, well done. We have got some very, very smart players, and I love this. I love watching better players than me so I can learn from them, but also so that way I can be prepared when I do play in some of the bigger tournaments. Nick, you and I, we would do that as well. Also looking forward that hopefully Thaddeus does well today as well. One of our casting teams, he did a fantastic job yesterday in casting the Nook tournament, the rapid fire tournament that we run, and I appreciated that because that allowed me to have a game and play. Now I went 2-1 in that tournament. I lost to one of the winners, or one of the ones that went undefeated, so congratulations to them. Unfortunately, yesterday we didn't hit the 32 players. I'm still going to make the request from Equinox to give us the uniques, as we had just a number of people within the last half hour drop out. We weren't able to fill all those seats back. We had 30 players. But today, 40 players or 39 players, we're incredibly grateful for you to join us.
Agreed. Thank you. And I'm surprised that we've even had this going on for 2 seasons now.
Yeah, it's been
Like,
great.
like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know we're popular. I didn't think we'd be that popular.
Well, I don't. Well, I'll say this. One thing I'm really like thrilled about is for those that have seen the latest trailer for Set 6, I'm Sigismar's voice, man. My
Okay,
favorite hero. I get to play the
I will
voice.
be 100%
Dude.
honest. That was really weird seeing your name at Sigismar and Kay's name by Achadi. Those two things don't match in my brain. That should have been flipped.
You
You
think I
should have
should
been
have
a
been a
Chadi.
Chadi?
You should have been a Chadi.
Oh man, I don't know. Like this is my head is big already as it is, and I'm sure it's going to get bigger because of it. But also the three new heroes voices, really well done. Loki, you did a fantastic job on
It was
being able to
extremely well
produce
done.
this.
Really liked it. Yeah.
Um, and members of the Musubi, and also an English student who was supporting played the role of the girl, the last of the heroes. And we have found out today that it is a third eye, not a tattoo or anything like that.
Ooh.
Not a stone like you would see from Marvel's Vision. It is a third eye that character, that Izmir character, does have. And
Open up
the
my
part that
third
I'm not
eye.
sure is, are the names real for the three new heroes, or are they not? That's the part I'm not
I think
sure.
that they are.
I hope so. They look pretty cool. Paulish ended up playing Priya, my favorite art of Skybound Odyssey,
Oh God.
and
Oh yes, dude. Oh
look at
yes,
this
dude.
double.
Oh. When you roll a dice, target character gains a boost. When you roll a dice, up to one target character gains anchored.
Yeah. So they're going to get the boost. They're going to be able to progress one for one, and now you're going to have two characters potentially getting anchored. Why
This
would
is
you play that for
awesome.
the sabotage? No
Interesting that they
sabotage there.
interesting that they picked the one that, well, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe that's the only card they had that was three. You're not able to sabotage at all in that turn. Um, but now two triggers for Halua. The next day that they pass first, they'll be able to trigger Halua and be able to get that progression. We're still very tight in here. Scrambled Eggs is not out at all, especially with the ability, depending on the cards that come out. If it allows you to draw enough, to boost enough because you're rolling a die, you may actually be able to get the double progression yourself and get the win. It just depends where Paulish ends up playing their cards and if you can overmatch them in one way or another. The good thing is that the little mouse is going to sabotage an exhausted resupply when played. It's a question of which one are you going for? Are you going to go for Priya? Or are you going to go for the Mighty Jin? Priya makes the most sense because of the higher stats and the ability to basically stop one area. Let's see what ends up happening. A very smartly played. The reason why you do that is because Mighty Jin, in and of itself, won't have any stats in water. It
Oh,
still allows you to potentially double progress.
I don't know if you saw that. That exhausted resupply into the Bravos
It's a beautiful
harpooner.
unique. Isn't it a great unique? But it cannot be used
Whoa.
today. It's a question of will there be one more day? I don't think so. I think we're going to have a champion come out today or a winner of this tournament. Um, there's some great uniques from Skybound Odyssey. I love, as we've spoken of many times on our cast, that they are incredibly strong, but they are conditional. And the condition actually is what you really want to balance this out. If it works, it works. So you have to set up your game state to be able to do it, but not necessarily as broken as I would call a number of the set one uniques. So whenever that day
Yeah,
comes,
definitely.
that set rotation occurs, there's going to be some very, very sad people that have used the uniques from set one to basically solidify their place among the top tables for many, many, many months.
I'm trying to see if I'm stuck again or no. He's just taking his time, I
Just
guess.
thinking at the moment, yes, the easiest way of knowing is if the clock is winding down on your side, and if you're seeing it wind down, then it is coming down. Paulish is thinking at the moment. He has taken around 3 minutes more than their opponent. Um, but let's have a look to see what we have available.
Yeah,
What is
that's
going to happen? Yeah, he's just taking his time thinking through. Still 2 minutes. There you go. We're getting a play
yep
right now.
for
Ended
Rush.
up, I think he was using his
Yep.
counting.
And then he's going to draw. Because
Get
now
you
here's the
get the card.
problem, right? Is that he has to play something on the opposite side to try and block because Halua will only give him 2 stats on that side.
It will. I don't think they're going to be able to. They're going to basically try to
Yep.
play out on the hero side the whole time. And we can see here,
Nice.
oof,
Playing the Halua,
10.
going to get 3 and fleeting on it.
Hmm. It's
Now
just a
here's the
matter
thing:
of,
if he can get enough on water, then they
there's,
can at least double advance it to where they'll
yep,
go to arena.
arena, it looks like may end up happening. We're going to have Halua. Oh, why are you passing? Oh, I guess you wanted to be able to get, you know that your opponent is going to have to, okay, there we go.
Yep.
Halua comes out as a 3/3/3, not enough to be able to cover anything there.
Yeah,
It
there we
allows you,
go.
okay. It looks like we're going to get a double progression. Are we or not?
Yep.
Yes, it's going to be a double progression. We're going to go into arena with 2 cards anchored, potentially a third. Once you draw the dice from Levenka, you got to be careful which side you actually play this on, because if you do get a 1, if you get a 1, you will lose. Number 6 is a
Oh,
second anchor. There's going to be 4
are
characters
you
anchored
kidding
going into the
me?
next day. Ridiculous.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Wait, why
Now,
did he give it to the? Why did he give it to the tiny mouse? Oh, that's why.
because there was an extra, you have 4 anchored cards.
That's
Now, the
true.
only
Because
thing,
whenever he rolled the
honestly, that
dice,
will
yeah.
save, the only thing that will save right now is if Paulish top decks, because he's got no cards in hand, a hunger. The hunger will allow him to be able to ensure that they can clear the board, and both players have no cards in hand. And then what you're hoping for, if you are scrambled egg, is that you have a removal and a more than 3/3/3 that you can play out. Actually, a 2/2/2, because the hunger will get rid of the Arcolano milk. I do see that as the only opportunity for Paulish. Once again, top decking to see what will happen. I don't think anything else can
I
happen.
don't think
Eleven
anybody's
nine
gonna
seven
mana
is
either.
so difficult.
I'll be very surprised if somebody manas.
Oh, there's no point in manning. Honestly, there isn't. Um,
Because
Now,
here's the
if you do
point.
have the hunger in hand, you can also wait a little bit by playing the 2 cost resource first.
Okay, yeah, not gonna
Uh,
mana.
Oof.
Ooh,
Eleven
I'm
nine
on I'm
seven.
on the tip of my toes. I'm on the edge of my sheet. Ooh,
That's funny.
okay.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
means there is a
Playing that
chance.
out first. You still can play the hunger for 8, right? It looks like, well, the other card was the
He revealed the
Priya.
Priya. Yeah.
Okay, going to Bravos Harpuna. That came and went and came and went. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Let's see. Do we have a
no.
hunger in these 3 cards? And do you have a 1 drop first to force even more cards out of your opponent's hand and then play it? Or will you have to play the hunger first? Like in a game like this, if you do have hunger in hand, you do want to play out the 1 cost first. Or even better, if you've got the 1 cost and the 7 cost spell, you can do things double delay. It looks like Polish is Spain. Are you going to pass? We are basically out of town. Or he's asking him probably to say, please don't
Yeah, please.
cancel me by
Yeah,
going
yeah, yeah, yeah.
overtime. And I hope not. I'm not. I really don't like it. I know when I've talked to Pandy Andy, he says you're doing it. It's your right. I'm like, not really. Collectively, the game is played. Some people think a little bit more. We do know in this game it is only a 20-minute game, so like it's not like you're waiting forever. It looks like there's some bugs available. And I'll say this game has been incredibly close despite Scrambled Egg not being able to play on day 1, right? He may have already won had he had the chance to play on day 1.
Yeah, it's
Not sure
not
what's
letting him
happening.
pass.
Oh, you're joking.
Hold on, let me.
The one thing I usually say on something like that is open up a different browser, use your phone, find a
Oh,
way
there
of
it
playing
goes.
that way. No hunger in play at all. Okay, interesting here. Let's see what is going to happen. No removal
Oh,
to be played because of Parliament of Ashes. Now, that to me may be a really good sign for Sol and Halua, because they may be able to get up to the stats needed. They're already even on water. They may be able to get there on the other 2, though. When we look at it, the Snowball Commando is looming. Oh, really
Oh.
lovely. You may you can't target anything though. That's the thing. Ah, you can't target anything because the Parliament of Ashes was played.
Hmm.
Wow, if only they had played that one first. Ouch. 16, 15,
Immediately
15,
passing and yep.
and but not only immediately passing, now you're bringing out the Halua. So we know they're not going to be able to get there enough on water, but they may be able to get there enough on mountain and on forest. Let's see what ends up happening. Oh, is there nothing on the two cost? Do they not have a card available to them? What is the role of the dice from scrambled eggs? This has actually been really, really close. And I am incredibly surprised how much we've been able to get from um, when you roll the dice. Actually,
I'm so
rolling a
invested
dice
in
is going to be
this.
great because you're going to be able to get the both mage dancers are going to get pluses.
Oh my gosh.
Oof. And he ends
No!
up passing 16,
Dang
17,
it.
13. Polish gets the win by 3 on Forest. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really
Oh,
good job for everyone. Fantastic work. Scrambled egg, well played though. I would say if you had not had if you could have not passed on day one, I honestly think he would have had the game. Wow.
yeah, I'd be pissed about that too. Yeah, he dipped without saying
Oof.
GG. He's so upset.
Yeah, I would be as well. Like,
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, that feels so bad, man.
yeah, I feel bad for him. So right now, in terms as we are getting ready for the end of turn two, there are some players that have there's still a couple of tables still going. Table one with Leah Rising and
Yep,
Shroom is still going.
that's
Table
exactly
seven,
where I'm at.
Thaddeus. You want to let's move to table seven. We can see Thaddeus play.
Oh, I'm already
Thaddeus
at
against
Leah's.
Pilaf. Okay, let's do
Their
Leah.
game's
We might
almost
be able to
done.
see.
Leah and them, we still got plenty of time.
Okay, in terms of time, though, we are basically 1.5 minutes to go. We've got
Yep.
Leah Rising on the top of your screen using Bravos this time. Interesting. Oh, actually, I think they use that a lot. And Shrimp on the downside, looking on Izuri and Pebble. I have
Oh,
really
heck.
enjoyed playing a little bit of Izuri. Two uniques in play. When I go to reserve on the Baku from the Expedition Zone, you may sacrifice a permanent. If you do, target opponent discards a card from their hand. And when you create a token, if you control two or more landmarks, you may
Oh my
return a card from your hand.
gosh.
Not bad.
What the heck
Both
for
are really, both
Izuri?
are really fun.
Are you kidding me?
But yeah, both are really fun, but they are behind. Leah Rising really strong at the moment with what they've got. Only 3 cards in hand though, so that this is maybe the hard part for Leah is that they may not have enough available to them, and they'll get overpowered for this day and maybe the double progression. If I'm Leah, what I'd be looking at is can I just focus on just one side of the board now that it's been played. In this case, there's no additional benefit. Great work in being able to
Oh
play the Order Spider
no.
Sabotage, but still 2 cards in play. They've only got 2 cards available to them, and they're in the forest isn't going to help them at all in terms of the Haven Serengar. Yes, they're going to get double boost, but it's only going to be 3/3/3 on what they need.
I never realized
So
that. Sabbath, that's exactly true. Look at that. So whenever a card leaves your reserve during the afternoon, that includes sabotage. I didn't
yes, it
realize
does.
that.
Hmm.
Okay, first off, I want to mention something about the game design about this game. It is so impactful because more often than not, you're like, unless I'm triggering something, then this thing doesn't happen, right?
Yeah, and there are some cards that say that is when you
Right.
do it,
Yeah.
when you trigger. And in this case, though, like the refinery, when it's used in this way, especially, I would say the refinery needs to be used a little bit more in traced as well, because you have so much discard from your reserve to just get the triggers up so quickly.
Yeah.
It's easy to remove. But looking at it here, you can see here that Lear Rising has ran out of steam, no cards in hand, and now Avalanche is coming out, plenty of resources, getting rid of the board, wiping it. Now, the question is here, has Leah passed? Because if they're going to be careful what they wipe, because if they end up wiping the Serengar, then we're going to have 1 card in hand available by Leah Rising. Um, so not sure how they're going to play it. They don't want to do that. They're basically just getting rid of the card that
Yeah, there's
can't
no
be
way to
played.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and but they do get to draw a card, and he ends up passing. Leah gets the double progression, the single progression, not enough to be able to cover Leah Rising. Leah
Mm,
Rising gets the win. Well
wow.
done, congratulations, and fantastic 2-0. Shrimped a little bit over time. That was really great. Leah's fairly new. Like at least over the last few months, I've seen them play a ton, and they're getting really, really strong in their ability of playing. So hopefully they also get an invite to these winter tournament in the future, whether it's through their local game store or through one of the VGA tournaments.
I was about to
And
go to our
we are,
game.
yeah, we're about. Yeah,
I was
we
clicked
are
the
now
button to get to
on
our game. I was like, that's weird.
day three. Let's also look at table one. This is basically for a chance of getting the uniques. Korath against Sigalat on table one.
Yeah,
I've played
I don't
against
recognize
Sigalat just
any of these.
recently, actually. Sigalat plays in Spain against Korath, who is playing in Europe. Once again, appreciate our European friends that are joining us, staying up past midnight to join us. It is a short tournament, and that's actually the great thing about this. Makes it fun.
All right, hold on. Give them just a second. Apparently, they're BJ's having a good time. There
There
we
we
go.
go. Oh, look at this. And Sigalat, who did play me, I believe, in the Nook tournament where we played Sigismar against Sigismar. I am trying to remember. I think they won, but if not, we'll see. I believe they did. I could check it a bit later. And Fen on the other side, we've seen a few Fens today. Basically, every second player has wanted to play Lyra, at least every second match we've watched. Oof. What do we have?
Down with Fen. Boo, Fen.
I have enjoyed watching Fen. I just don't know if I can do the mathematic gymnastics in my head.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find out soon.
Oh, I love how you put your thumbs down there, by the way.
Yeah, no, man.
Fen going down, doing your
Fen.
Roman right there, going
Boo,
back in the
Fen.
old days.
Because here's the thing, everybody. You have to remember this, and I'm going to plug this real quick. We have been doing our casters duel, the duel of
Yes.
casters. That's it. Oh, that's what you need to call it. Since we're using the duel of grit art, the duel of casters.
Well,
That's
it just
what we
sounds
need to
better
do.
saying casters duel in that case. Just it felt a little easier on the tongue. But we are so far 1-1 in the ones that we have uploaded. We have played 2 others.
Oh, that's true. They are. They are
and
backwards.
we are about to play our 5th game, which is Gulrang. And it's been really fun, like just to see the back and forth. But I'll say one thing I'm noticing is how many times we've made mistakes, both you and I.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't even worry
There's a
about
lot, but I actually really love that because as we talk about it, we're going to be able to talk about, hey, this is what I did, but I should have done that, and hopefully that provides a little bit of insight for new players. We are looking at potential double progression here. No, it's not. It is a single progression, getting to use the Anansi without too much benefit. But honestly, this game is all about knowing when to take the chance to go for the double progression. 1-for-1 is what you should normally see on a balance, and how do you keep as many cards in hand where possible. And I'll say this, Koareth is being very economical at the moment. Already 3 cards in reserve. In hand, now the 4th one with the card draw, staying the same as Sigalat on their side. Look at these players, both are almost basically 400 plus, with 397 in terms of their ELO points for Koareth. We will probably see some of these players absolutely in those qualifying events.
I think we fixed it now, Rinku,
thing,
by the way. In case Rinku's watching, and Rinku's just he's our eye in the sky. He's our grand overlord. He's keeping an eye on us. I will say though, let me be 100% clear on this, right? Because I'm going back and thinking about this, about phrasing and stuff. And the reason why I think about this is because of Sigismar, right? Sigismar is all about token creation, as we all know and as we all hate. However, one thing that I did not realize is how much versatility there is in token creation when you can target an expedition, right? And I'm going to give I'm going to give this an example because there's a possibility for it here because Lyra has access to Eat Me energy bars. So if you have a character, for example, a Lernaean Hydra, this happened to me recently. If you have a Lernaean Hydra on the field that is gigantic, that is using Eat Me energy bars. Ooh, hold on, wait, I want to read this card.
This is a ridiculous code man. You put a card from your hand in reserve if you do Ank it, and I get 1 boost for each card in each player's reserve. And this was really great. By playing the Hathor, they can basically get something back in hand and they're not going to lose anything from using
that's disgusting. That's a wild card to pull out. Anyway.
779.
So I had an opportunity where I got to play against a gigantic Lernaean Hydra because of Eat Me energy bars. Now, the unique wording of unique energy bars.
Sorry about that. I'll just say that. Fantastic use of the Order Spy, getting
Yeah.
rid of the card that would have given him the benefit of getting a card in hand. Nice.
And this Order Spy is actually really interesting because it only lets you do it with 3 or more characters.
Once again, I like these that have some level of limitation, right?
Yeah. That being said, though, the card draw on there is also wild. I have a Baba
Okay,
Yaga like that.
sabotage and card draw? Jeez
Yeah, that's
Louise.
awesome. Anyway, I'll get back to this very quickly. You can interrupt Gigantic for anything that says if I'm the only character, because if you can create a token, you can potentially blow up somebody's entire Gigantic play by playing another token with the
Hmm.
energy bar. And I thought about that, and I could have gone to Arena with Jesse, and I didn't think
Ouch.
about it. So everybody be aware of that. Remember
Yeah.
that your opponent's cards also have conditions that you can interrupt.
Mhm. Now, what
Ooh, a
I'm probably
Molly.
looking at here, so Koath, what I feel is going to happen, maybe not now because it has the ability of no sabotaging, is probably going to use the Amali, get rid of
Yeah.
the 3 cards, get 3 more cards in reserve.
What?
No, that was the sabotage that came if you control 3 or more characters. Sabotage.
Yeah. Wait a minute. How did he get the double sabotage? That says from reserve.
Yeah, not sure.
Is that
How did the other?
incorrect?
No, so it wasn't a sabotage. They didn't get the sabotage. I think the other person ended up using their ability to bring a card, bring magical training back to hand. It just happened so quickly, it looked like it was the sabotage.
Okay, I was about to say, like, what just happened here?
Okay, what are we
That
looking
was
to do?
wild.
Oh, this is really smart usage of
Wow.
the Sap Duende, getting the double progression. Wow,
And drawing a
using
card.
it. That's lovely.
That's
Oh,
wild.
Koath, hats off to you, Koarith. Sorry, Koarith. Hats off to you with that move. My goodness,
What
drawing
is
cards,
happening?
getting the double progression. Really, wow.
This guy needs to get a gold medal in mental gymnastics
Yeah, this
because
this
the kind
certainly
of
is a.
crap that you have to pull off in your brain to do this, I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I'm playing I'm playing against El Wiwi next in the Orac tournament I'm playing
Hmm.
with and I'm like, "Dude, there's no way I have any chance against one of the Lyra staples." And Korath is going to show us that he is also among those great Lyra players. Um, which I am not. I have played a total of 3 Orac games in my whole life. One against you, which we won't talk about the result right now, uh, and then the 2 that I've played in against in the tournament
Yeah.
that got set up on Orac. So I'm
Also,
surprised you weren't invited. You should talk to Cole and say what the, or maybe you were and you just didn't show up.
oh no, he didn't know. Cole doesn't invite me to anything.
You know
Here's the
what?
interesting
Come
thing,
on,
though. I
buddy.
think you might have missed it. He played a Jack Frost to exhaust the Conifer,
Hmm.
which doesn't
Oh my
matter because you
goodness.
have an Anansi
Just
from
a
hand.
Nancy.
Are you kidding
Jeez
me?
Louise. This is very much basically an Anansi effects everywhere you go. And it is the common Anansi. So you only get it from your reserve. The rare one would give it to you across all. And he was happy to pay the
Yeah,
three
there's no
resources.
look. There's no reason to play the rare. There's almost
Well,
zero reason to play the rare, in my
well,
opinion.
the rare costs you 2 from hand, and it does give you more versatility in that case. But at the same time, like even if this you're playing sleep, you're gonna have to, but you can't actually sleep your own opponent's cards because you have to pay through the 2 Parliament of Ashes.
Yep.
So he's going to have to sleep one of his own characters to make sure that they
Is it you
progress
have
enough.
to?
You have to. It's not.
Oh
Um,
yeah, gains of sleep.
Actually, it says up to 1 target character, so you don't have to. But you might as well make one of your own people fall asleep. And
Yeah.
we could see that we're going to anchor the Anansi yet again. And honestly, what that means is the very next day is basically a given that we're
Yeah.
going to have the have Koareth get the win purely because you also have the Coniferal Cone Man to potentially be played.
Yep.
Bringing that back to hand.
Oh yeah, of course you would.
Oof.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
And then getting rid. I'm sure you're going to probably Lyra Contortionist doesn't even have to go there because you have now 3 cards in reserve, and you're already going to get even more from the Cone Man because of the cards that are in reserve. This is going to be very, very hard,
Yep.
uh,
Plus,
if
now
not
you're gonna get another
impossible.
resupply. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, the only thing you can
Brother.
probably there is potential. Like the potential is that you have some sleeps in your deck, and you have license withdrawal. But once again, you do need to be able to get rid of two major cards in license withdrawal. So we'll see what you can, if at all, or will good games come out in this.
Yeah, I'd be real surprised. Man, he
So you're gonna
better do
go
what I
for the
think he's gonna
Hathor.
do. He better. Yep.
Hathor's the one that won't allow magical training to come up. Oh my goodness. Oh,
What's the point?
yeah.
Oh my
GG's. There's
gosh.
nothing you can do against a 7/7/7 license withdrawal. You're gonna
Except pay 6 for it.
you can't. There's not enough. You're gonna have to get rid of one of the rough.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. So he did it for the.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
don't know
have to pay
why.
extra for that. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Passes are coming out by Sigalit. Korath gets the win, and not just an easy win, really
Yeah.
strong performance. Basically
What
showing
are you
the
doing?
benefits of an Ansi. He has to do that
Oh, that's
to
right.
get the
Yeah, to get the
boosts.
anchor. Yeah.
And the anchor. Yeah, sorry,
There
to
we
get the
go.
anchor.
Cool.
Wow.
What are you
Sheesh.
doing?
Look at that. And we are
Goodness me, oh
basically
my.
through almost to the end. Let's see. Who do we have still playing? Sorry about that.
Let's see. Table 1, we got 2, 3, 4. We got plenty of people, man. Let's see.
Let's have a
Ooh,
look
I
here.
don't recognize it. Let's go to table 12. Kolfa
Table 12.
95 and BM 5424.
All right, let's do this.
I don't recognize any of these players. Or maybe I do. Maybe I recognize Kolfa's like user, their PFP. I have no idea.
So we got a Frenchman against a Canadian, BM5424. I have not seen that name before, so thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, if not, we are apologize for not knowing the name here. Dragon Shade being played out. So using the Icebound Peak in this Basira build, lovely. And just as a reminder, the Icebound Peak is when a character you control gains fleeting, it gains a counter, and they were able to get the 3 counters quite easily then. And on the other side, we now have an Aja with 4/5/4 worth of stats available, and then a 6/6/6 Dragon Shade. So
Ooh, wait a minute.
what is
This is an
Aphanis
Aphanis
going to do?
deck.
Mm-hmm. Aphanis is so hard in
Oh,
this kind of deck.
that was genius. That was so good.
What are you going? So they got rid of
Yeah, the Dragon Shade.
because it costs nothing.
Yeah,
Lovely
because
getting the
yeah,
boost there.
that was smart. Good play.
And by doing that, because it is a finest, they get the boost, and because it is the category and Mage Dancer, they actually get a second boost because of it as well. They are unfortunately not having the 3 boost to be able to draw the card yet. So we'll see what else is able to get played.
So
So I'm
far.
sure there's going to be one more. Like if you're playing the rare category Mage Dancer, your goal really is to get that 3rd boost every turn. And then in terms of landmarks, the Nyland Spire. So when you play a spell, it gains 1
Ooh.
arcane counter. Then you can exhaust him, and you can spend 4 of these resources. Really, I'm not sure why you need to do what you've just done.
Unless he
Uh,
has a way to no, he had what?
oh yeah, so what they're going to do is they're basically getting the additional boost for the rabbit, then playing out the helping hand to remove the fleeting from the rabbit.
Yeah,
But
but
BM's got no resources in hand.
yeah,
But then
I
you're going to
don't
overload. You're going to overload your reserve.
no, because if they play out the helping hand, it's gonna get rid of that, and you can have the no, because yeah,
True, but
why
then
would
then you're going to have Aja coming into reserve as well as the Fire Rabbit if you do that. Um, yeah, not
yeah,
sure
I'm a little
what.
confused.
But by playing it, they're at least forcing the hand. Not really, because they're both fighting on water, and your boost is only going to give you 1 more water. So
Heck yeah, man, do
not,
it. I
yeah,
love
get
it.
rid of the rabbit.
I mean, yeah, might as well.
I would actually go the other point. I'd sabotage.
Oh, card
No, no,
draw.
choosing to draw the card, getting the additional benefit. There's no point playing. What are we going to do?
If he plays that helping
Hmm.
hand, I'm gonna be so confused.
There's no point. Nothing unless you'd prefer having the Rabbit as opposed to the Aja in reserve would be the only thing I'd look at. But falling behind in terms of resources, in terms of cards in hand, is really, really difficult for them. Nick, I don't know how much further we're going to be able to get in the tournament. I will need to go in about 5 minutes, unfortunately. Now Thursdays have become a day I have to take the kiddos swimming, and they can't be late.
Oh, no. You're totally good. If you need to dip.
No, I think we're going to be able to get through. I will leave in 2-3 minutes as we're going through, and then I'll leave that to you so you can take off my camera. This is a nice little view you've got. So you fix this part up. Nice.
Yeah, and that means that I got to fix up the other one now, too. So, darn it.
Just remember, once it's set up once, it's there for life.
That's true.
So I know it gets a little bit difficult, but as we're going through, and we are looking for progression, getting that nicely done. All right, I think we're going to potentially get to the end. I will put it. So just as for those that are on the cast, I have also, the Adventure Pass has been posted, and once again, the top 4 players will get 10 uniques to split among them. First and second player will get 3 uniques, and then what we will have is third and fourth will get 2 uniques each, and that allows us the distribution. Of course, you do have to go undefeated for that to happen. That is the ask coming from Equinox. But remember, next week for our finale, we will be giving double the prize support in the sense of we also give prize packs for anyone that is undefeated. So just reach out to me on the Discord and I will get that for you. So Chili on the Discord, you'll be able to find me and I'll get that to you. I still owe some people from last week that haven't reached out, but before that, I think I have basically given away all the others. And next week, the double, not only that, we're going to give some lucky door prizes. The only catch right now that we're talking about is you have to play all 3 rounds.
Correct.
So for staying to the very end allows us to give you some of those additional items. Let's see how many people can stay to the end.
Let's see if Cold comes and goes for Ultimate Loser.
He's played before. I don't, we joke about him being an ultimate loser. We joke about you being an ultimate loser in terms of the game. But none of you truly go 0 for 3 constantly. There are some days that it happens. It's usually, I'll say from you and for Cole, is when you're testing a new deck.
Well, I will say I went 0 for 5. That's true. I'm not familiar enough with Moyo to like. Yeah. So that is a good point. Chili does bring up a good point, like always, unfortunately. Oh, whoa! I haven't seen Banishing Gate in so long.
Banishing Gate coming out, giving you the additional boost here. Nice. Let's see what ends up happening.
Playing a spell, getting the Nylum. Yep.
So getting you're moving forward on both sides. Unfortunately for Kolfa, the boost only allows you to at least get some stats where you need it, because you had the forest stat doesn't help you in that zone at the moment.
I was gonna say.
Oh wow! Man. Playing out the Haven Bouncer with nothing, and being 5-4-2-4 and Kolfa look like they're either newer players or do a lot of testing and don't care about their elo. So,
I mean, my elo is like 103 right now. So,
yeah, I'm getting back up to around 300, but that's not to the high levels that I was once before. But that's okay. I honestly have stopped caring about the elo. I just worry more about do I understand my matchups?
Yeah,
can I play
right. Yeah,
competitively enough. What I don't like is getting absolutely destroyed. But if it's balanced and it's just one player or another, what do I learn from that game?
Right? Yeah, I get that.
And on that, Nick, I will need to jet. I apologize to leave you hanging for the very end.
Everybody say bye to your dad.
See
bye, everybody. Well, everybody say bye to Chili. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yes, and just as we're doing that, though, before I do leave, Nick, I'm just going to do a quick count of the games that have finished. So we do have MLD, Koarith, and Beat Barry, as well as Rinku, all 4 players going undefeated. Those are the 4 players in that order that are going to get the uniques.
Nice.
So MLD getting 3 uniques, Koarith getting 3, Beat Barry getting 3, and Rinku getting 3. Beat Barry and Rinku getting 2 each, based on the standings on BGA. What will happen is there's about a 2-week turnaround, and the way that I give you the uniques is I'll send you a message on BGA chat with the link to the uniques coming directly from Equinox, that you just click it, then you basically just add it to your account. So note that way there is completely above board. No way for anyone to cheat. I also never check them anyway in terms of seeing who gets who. I do them in that order. The first 3 I get go to MLD, the next 3 to Korith, the next 2 to Beat Barry, and the next 2 after that to Rinku. And all right,
Nice.
buddy, I got to get going.
All
Hasta
right,
luego.
everybody say bye to Chili. Bye.
Bye.
And then there was one. It is me, Solo. I am Han Solo or something. I don't know. All right, cool. I don't know if anybody saw that Ada Lovelace. That was pretty sick. Unfortunately, ooh, that's a unique Demeter, and that's not looking good. If you control a fleeting character, I gain 2 boosts. Oh, brother. This Ada Lovelace, when you put a card, you may put a card from here for return spell card. Okay. I mean, it's certainly an Ada Lovelace. Ooh, now here we go. Sap Infusion, I really think is a great card. Huh. Wow. And then watch, we're going to get a stinky little Manamoth out of here. Yep, playing it on this side. We're at least going to tie on the companion side. Now let's see what kind of nonsense they can pull off here. If they can play another spell, which they definitely do. I don't know if that's going to be it. Oh, nope, because they're going to be advancing on water. No! What? Oh. Tragic. Utterly tragic. That's insane. I can't believe that just happened. Holy cow. Well, that was fun. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Anybody left still? Nope, that is it. All right, everybody. Well, that takes us to the end of this week. Everybody, thank you so much. We appreciate everybody for coming out, for watching, for supporting, for playing. Like Chili said, he will reach out as soon as he gets those to the top 4 players. Those players are MLD, Korith, Polish, and it's Rinku. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating. We appreciate all of your support, and we will absolutely see you on the next one.